Let's explore the Opportunities area or tab of Volunteer Tracker. Opportunities are additional ways that you can increase and recruit volunteers. You, volunteer coordinators, and opportunity coordinators can create opportunities for volunteers and automatically invite volunteers whose interest areas match the opportunities. Volunteers can easily sign up from links within the email. Volunteers may also search opportunities using different filter and search options. And once the volunteer locates an opportunity that he or she is interested in, the volunteer can easily sign up with a click of the button. After clicking on the Opportunities tab, you will see information on the left-hand side of the screen. Opportunities will be highlighted. You will see New Opportunity Entry. Click this button and then you will be able to enter a new opportunity for your volunteers. You will also see that when you click on the right hand side of the screen that there is a short video that helps you with creating your new opportunity. So on the template, on the opportunity template, you will fill in the basic information that is needed for you to be able to send information to the volunteer. You may also create an opportunity template. The opportunity template is going to allow you to enter the basic information about the opportunity, and you can create multiple opportunities on different dates. So for example, if you need someone to read to students on a Tuesday and Thursday on a regular basis, you can define that in the template and set up opportunity one time indicating the times, description, coordinator, and other basics, and then use the template to create multiple opportunities on various dates using this information. And then simply press a button to invite the volunteers. So if I'm creating a new opportunity template, and this one is going to be reading with Mr. Smith, and I want the opportunity name usually to be the same, so I'm going to type in reading with Mr. Smith. This is the same way that you will also enter a one-time opportunity. Our description is going to be reading, and my sponsoring site, I'm going to choose my location, and then I'm going to put in here the destination within the school. And then I'm going to put the start time and end time. So my start time I'm going to put at 8 o'clock a.m. and then the end time I'm going to let it default and be 10 o'clock. So then you're going to see the various levels, if you have levels and various activities within your volunteer tracker. This will vary depending upon the school district. So right here I'm going to look to find on my level 1 the activity for reading buddies. So I look for level 2, and then I'm going to look at level 3 and see if I find the reading buddy program right here. So I'm going to check this because this is my level 3. I can add other information if I wish to do so, or also choose a file. So I'm going to be the one that's coordinating this, so I'm going to have my information there. I can add a new person to coordinate it if I wish to do so, and I need 2 people for the reading buddies for Mr. Smith. So I'm going to save and create the opportunities. Of course it's going to let me know if I've missed something. So in this case it tells me that an image is required. So if I scroll back up and I click on select image, then it's going to give me some different options that I can add that maybe will trigger the volunteer related to this opportunity. So I'm going to select the books, and then once I scroll down, I'm going to save and create opportunities. Now notice that I get a calendar. So I want help with Mr. Smith's classroom for the end of the school year. So I'm going to choose the 28th and the 30th, and then I'm going to move into June, and I'm going to choose the 4th and the 6th and the 11th and the 13th. Once I make those selections, then those are going to be added here for us to create multiple opportunities. So I'm going to create the opportunities, and then after I do that, I'm able to send an email to all of those individuals about the opportunity. So I can select and send all of these by simply clicking on the date, and then I can send the invitation, and it's going to go to all of those that match this activity. I could choose class, so I'm going to see the number of volunteers it's going to go to. I see my email address, and I see my subject, and then I also see greetings. However, please note that the message will be automatically populated with the description of this opportunity, including sign-up instructions, because there are multiple dates that the volunteer may select to choose to help with reading in Mr. Smith's classroom. So I'm going to click send now, and so now my volunteers received that information. Now if I wanted to take an opportunity, I'm going to click back on opportunities, and if I wanted to create a template from opportunities that have already been created, it is simply a cut and paste process. So I'm going to search for my student showcase and filter, and then you can see where it says copy to a template, and then I've created my templates so that volunteers can choose multiple times to participate if there are multiple events or opportunities for this occurrence. Let's also look at other information that you will see when you click on the Opportunities tab here on the left hand side. You're going to be able to see all of your district's opportunities. Your volunteer coordinators will see the schools where they are selected to be volunteer coordinators, and your opportunity coordinators will only see their opportunities. Notice that within this view, you're going to see the active list of opportunities. This is a great filter, so if I wanted to see opportunities in the past, then I could click on expired. I may want to use some of those again. So then I can filter and search. Notice that there are 49 active, but when I filter and search, I'm going to see a lot of opportunities that happened in the past. I can sort those opportunities by clicking on activity. So I may want to locate Reading Buddies, and I'm going to click on Reading Buddies. So now I can see all of the opportunities with Reading Buddies that occurred in the past. If I want to see those active, then I'm going to clear and reset. Notice it says active, and once again I'm going to select my Reading Buddy program, and I can see all of those that are active. Now if I need to find out information about volunteer requirements, such as how many of these opportunities listed below still need volunteers, so I'm going to click now on needed, and once I do, notice that I have my status active, my activity is Reading Buddy program, and the volunteers required are needed. So I'm going to filter and search, and notice that it's going to change. So therefore at this time I can open up the information and I can send an email to invite volunteers to this, or I can also assign a volunteer. Notice one is already assigned. So if I click assign, I'm going to get my list of people and I'm going to choose Jane and assign Jane to this. I can then email these individuals right here, so I can send an email and then I can put information in there to let them know that they are confirmed. So it's going to populate with their names and then I can send that email. So this will be very helpful to you for those opportunities that you know volunteers are still needed. Now please note that the emails for opportunities that you send to volunteers, that opportunity must be created by you. However, you and or your volunteer coordinators and opportunity coordinators can always add volunteers to your own opportunity. Now let's look at the calendar view. The calendar view gives you a chance to look by the month at what's happening at your district and or school location. Notice it populates starting with today's date, so you're going to see the active opportunities. When I hover, for example, over Mr. Smith's Reading Buddies, then it gives me a link and I can open it up and I'm going to see a brief description about that opportunity. I can also filter and sort here. So if I wanted to see only a sponsoring site, I can choose a location and then you're going to see that it changed at the bottom, so I only get the opportunities for that location. Now let's move down to the opportunity management. The opportunity management is at a glance the information about the opportunities, the date, the time it will start, the name, the location, who received the information, and if the assigned status is fulfilled and or needed. At the top you will notice that there is a quick short video that's going to explain in more detail information about how to manage opportunities. Please note that when you click on the opportunities email log, that you will be able to see the emails that have been sent, the date and also the type, as well as the subject and who they were sent by, as well as the reply to and the site name. So this gives you quick information to let you know whether it's time to send another email or not. Now let's click on major events. Major event is an opportunity for a school who wants to add a big event that is related to a collection of opportunities. So, for example, if you're having a fall festival, which would be your major event, then you will have multiple opportunities for volunteers under that major event, such as face painting, pumpkin carving, cakewalk, etc. Let's also look at coordinators. Schools may want to add opportunity coordinators. These individuals may only see the opportunity tab and will invite the approved volunteers to opportunities. The Opportunity Coordinator will not have access to volunteer information other than the email when populated when sending an email about the opportunity to volunteers. Opportunity coordinators may be the guidance counselor, a PTO, PTA coordinator, grade level teacher, athletic director, band, and or chorus teacher or director. There is a short video that is available to provide volunteer coordinator tips with adding to add opportunity coordinators. So the school level volunteer coordinator is able to add opportunity coordinators at the school site. It is exciting to get volunteers approved and begin using the opportunities within Volunteer Tracker. The opportunities will engage your volunteers and will get your volunteers more involved in the school and the community.